Mr. Anderson, thank you for agreeing to meet with me. I know how full of a schedule you must have.
The honor is mine. I am glad to sit down and discuss something that you say might change my views. Although, I am pretty headstrong. Good luck changing my mind.
All right, I'm going to get right into it. I believe that we need to increase the amount of privileges that prisoners are allowed to have. They are people in need of help, and they need the proper tools in order to get better. What people don't understand is that most prisoners don't like being in jail. They want to get out.
Okay, I can understand that. But that is not what we are working for here at my company. The thing is that people who live in poverty do not have as good of a life as those in prison. At least while they are in prison, they get food and water, and all of their basic needs taken care of. Meanwhile, there are a lot of people in our country who have no idea where their next meal is coming from. Here, we are trying to work toward a better system for punishing those that break the law, rather than giving them a place to stay. Also, why should we reward lawbreakers with such opportunities? Why do they deserve to be treated with such mercy when they themselves don't show that kindness?
That's interesting. But I'm not sure I understand. You say that you want to make prisoners suffer for what they have done?
That's almost correct.
How am I mistaken?
Well, first off, I don't want people to exactly suffer, so to say, or anything to that extent. But I do want them to remember what they did and remember that they had consequences for it.
I understand. That makes sense. But these people need help. I understand that they possibly should be punished for the crime they have done, but they also need the help and guidance to see that they have messed up. They need programs and workshops to participate in with other people who are going through the same thing so they can be set on the right track.
You know that is going to cost money, right? Who exactly is going to pay for that?
Well, taxes already takes care of most things that prisons need. Why not just transfer that money to the new approach I am talking about? Or maybe just borrow some money from there, rather than taking all of that money.
Okay, so you think that using the taxes that take money away from our hardworking citizens to pay to make criminals better people is a good idea? I really don't understand. That doesn't make any sense at all. Will you please explain?
Gladly. First off, prisoners need correction programs to go through with buddies of theirs in the same situation that they are in. As they become better friends, they can help each other get better. Much like the way it is in school. When one friend understands something, and one does not, most of the time they will help each other. Also, these new programs need money to get them going and keep them running. And the instructors and leaders need to be paid for their work. There will also need to be new facilities for these classes to be held. However, the inmates and prisoners can just stay in their current prison cell and be bused over to their classes. That is the basic outline of the plan I have come to you with.
There are so many flaws in that plan. That just won't work. That is going to cost so much money, and this whole company is about taking systems that are in place now and figuring out a way to save money from them that does not need to be spent. In this case, you are increasing the price, which is the opposite of what we want to accomplish. I'm not sure that you understand completely. I'm sorry, but that just won't work. Instead of increasing the price, we are working on a plan to decrease the luxury in prisons. They have it way too easy. They do not work for what they are given, and they are not getting the punishment that they need to learn their lesson. Think about it. How many prisoners go back to prison again and again and again? Quite a few, right? Instead of staying in buildings with air conditioning and heat, they should be staying in tents or barracks in a camp that is similar to the military. They would learn their lesson for sure this way.
That just will not work.
Well, I guess we have different views. That is a shame. Thank you for your time, Miss Smith, but we will not need you to come in anymore. We already have what we are looking for.